The colossal bioscience company has taken up a mission to bring back to life species that went extinct many years ago. As part of that, they have successfully revived the dire wolf, which went extinct thousands of years ago. Similarly, they've openly announced their plans to bring back other extinct species like the woolly mammoth, Tasmanian tiger, and dodo. Now, we're going to see specifically the dodo, its unique way of life, how the entire species went extinct, and how they are planning to bring it back. Let's find out in this video. This is AZ Discovery. The dodo birds were discovered on the island of Mauritius, located in the middle of the Indian Ocean. This species of dodo is believed to have originated about 4 million years ago. The dodo was a flightless bird, it couldn't fly. Interestingly, the dodo evolved from a family of birds related to the Nicobar pigeon. When it was still a pigeon, it used to fly well just like other birds. Just like how we take a tea break while traveling a long distance, this pigeon, ancestor of the dodo, also stopped at Mauritius Island to rest during its journey. That island had everything it needed. Most importantly, there were no predators to hunt them, and there was unlimited food available. Because of that, the birds didn't leave the island and eventually settled permanently in Mauritius. After that, it started eating whatever food it needed on the island. Over many years, by continuously eating well, it grew bigger and fatter, eventually reaching about 3 feet in height and weighing between 15 to 20 kilograms. After that, it evolved and transformed from a pigeon into a dodo. The dodo was found only on Mauritius Island. On that island, the largest creature was the dodo itself. After the dodo, the next biggest creature was the giant tortoise. There were no snakes or large wild animals on Mauritius. So, like I mentioned earlier, since the dodo had no natural enemies, they lived peacefully and calmly on the island. The dodo didn't have any need to fight or hunt. Because there were no predators, they didn't learn how to protect themselves. They had no self-defense skills. Since they had no need to run or fly away from danger, over time, they evolved into a flightless bird. As time passed, even their wings started becoming smaller. If this species had survived till today, they might have completely lost their wings in future. The dodo would lay only 1 or 2 eggs per year. Their main diet included crabs, fruits, roots, and seeds. They had the ability to dig through soil, and they also had a strong beak suited for that. Since food was easily available, the dodo lived happily. Over time, the dodo became lazy. Even when it came to finding and catching its own food, they just wandered around eating whatever was easily available without any extra effort. Slowly, humans started arriving on Mauritius Island. The arrival of humans, the extinction period for the dodo began. In 1598 AD, sailors from Portugal and the Dutch from the Netherlands, who were traveling for trade, arrived at Mauritius. When they saw the dodo, they realized it was a flightless bird, and since the dodo had absolutely no fear of humans, the sailors started hunting them. Normally, if we go near any animal or bird, it will try to escape. But the dodo didn't even realize that people were coming to kill it. It just stood there. Because for so many thousands of years, it had never faced any danger. It didn't even know that it should run away. So, catching the dodo was very easy. The sailors would casually lift the dodos and cook them with spices. In the beginning, they didn't really like the taste of dodo meat. Its flesh wasn't soft like chicken, it was very hard. But since they had no other food option, so they started eating dodo meat because of hungry. Not just that, the Dutch sailors also brought along animals like pigs, dogs, cats, and rats. These animals ate the dodo's eggs and chicks. Because of this, the dodo population declined rapidly, and by 1681 AD, within just about 10 years, the dodo species became completely extinct. Today, the dodo is seen as one of the most important examples of a species that was wiped out because of humans. But since some DNA samples of the dodo still exist, through a process called de-extinction, scientists are planning to recreate and bring the dodo back to life. Beth Shapiro, she is a paleogeneticist, and she was the first person to successfully sequence the complete genome of the dodo. So, she also plays an important role in this revival project. Like I mentioned earlier, since the dodo evolved from a type of pigeon, scientists are using that fact to try and recreate it. They are using a modern genetic technology called CRISPR, and they have selected the Nicobar pigeon, which is the dodo's closest living relative, to act as the surrogate mother through a process called somatic cell nuclear transfer. You see, to bring any bird back to life, you need to place the embryo inside a bird's egg. So, scientists are inserting the dodo's DNA into the Nicobar pigeon's genes and, through that, they are trying to revive the extinct dodo. If this process succeeds, in the future, the dodo might once again walk on this earth. In our dire wolf video, I mentioned that reviving such creatures it may be harm, because the dire wolf is a species that nature itself wiped out. But in the case of the dodo, it wasn't nature, it was humans who hunted and drove it to extinction. So, bringing the dodo back, it is right or not? Tell me your opinion in the comments. If the dodo bird is successfully recreated and brought back, it will become one of the rare species to live again on Earth after about 350 years of extinction. Like I already mentioned, this same colossal biosciences company has successfully brought back the dire wolf, which had gone extinct around 10,000 years ago. If you want to know exactly how they did it, we have already uploaded a detailed video about dire wolf extinction on our channel, make sure to check it out. Just like how they brought back the extinct dire wolf, the process to bring the dodo back to life is also currently underway. And soon, they are also planning to revive the woolly mammoth and the Tasmanian tiger. So, in our next video, we'll take a look at the woolly mammoth. I believe that after watching this video, you would have learned a lot about the dodo. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. And those who don't know about all this can also learn new and interesting facts. And don't forget to subscribe to AZ Discovery. Bye.